How are you?
Yeah, very well. And yourself?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good.
That's good. So you've had a haircut?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah, very cute.
Yep.
Was there a reason for it?
Practical choice.
Practical choice.
Because I'm going on my trip. I'm leaving in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And there's a lot of hiking being done.
Aha.
I'm just taking my backpack.
Yep.
So I thought it'd be easier if I had a little bob. But I have been thinking about it for a while.
Yeah.
And also just scrolling through social media, I feel like a lot of people have been getting bobs.
Aha.
And there's this one particular influencer that I follow, and she got a bob. I don't know when she got a bob, but I saw one of her posts, and her hair was all of a sudden short, and we've got the same hair color, and we look like we have a similar look. And I was like, maybe I could pull it off.
You could pull it off.
Yeah. Like, this is giving me hope. So then that was even more like the devil on my shoulder being like, you can do it.
Yeah, go and do it.
So, yeah, I just stood in front of the mirror and chopped away.
Chopped away.
Yeah.
That's amazing. How'd you get the back? How'd you do the back?
How'd I do the back? Well, okay, so I put it in 3 ponytails.
Right.
And I just tried to make the hair tie all even on all sides. And then I chopped that. And then I asked my mum to clean it up. Yeah. Because it was a little shoddy.
Right, okay,
But,
yeah. I guess because as it bunches together, and I'm only guessing because I haven't had long hair in a long time, and I never cut my long hair, that I guess it would bunch, right?
Yeah, that's what was making it hard. Like every time I'd cut it, it would move.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not like I was using proper scissors or anything anyway. So it's just
you weren't using your craft scissors, were you?
Yeah, I probably like paper scissors. Anyway, my ends are still fine. They're healthy, so
yeah, that's good.
Fine.
That's good. Yeah, I did actually go to a Chinese restaurant the other day. Shout out to Veggie Mum. It was a beautiful restaurant.
Nice.
Beautiful restaurant.
Whereabouts?
They're just up the road from here, kind of going towards Doncaster, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, up High Street now. Or maybe you do call that Manningham, or is that actually the region? You know how a bunch of suburbs create a... And I'm not even sure if it's called a region, but I'm calling it a region.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
Getting real specific.
A group of suburbs. But it's definitely in the Manningham region. And, it's a fully... mock meat vegetarian place.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I got this massive crispy fish mock meat.
Ooh.
And it was really good. And when it was brought out, it was like a slab.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know what it was made out of. It was probably...
But did it look like a fish?
Yeah, it looked like a fish, but it didn't have a head.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it kind of looked like if you ever had trevally before.
No.
Or barramundi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of comes out on a big slab of fish. Yeah. And
what's it made of?
Well, I was guessing that it might have been wheat protein.
Right, okay.
And then it had seaweed on top.
Okay.
So the scales were seaweed.
Yeah.
So underneath it was kind of like this, kind of, like when you get a veggie sausage or whatever.
Yeah.
And you ever had a veggie sausage?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. And so it has that kind of funny consistency.
Right.
But this one was a little bit more stringy, like actual fish.
Okay.
And then it was coated in, the seaweed for scales. And then it was battered.
Ooh.
And then it was deep fried.
I don't know. The naturopath in me is like mock meat. Just, I don't know about that.
Yeah. And so, it was really good. It was really good.
It sounds good.
But it was a lot. I don't eat that much.
Right, okay.
And so when it came out, because we only had chopsticks to eat it with, it was like, how am I going to eat this?
I like eating with chopsticks. It makes you eat slower and more mindfully.
That's right. But, like eating this mass piece of mock meat with, like chopsticks. Nothing to cut it up with.
Yeah, how'd you do it?
Well,
I would have just picked it up with my hands.
Yeah. Start eating it like a burger.
Well, I would have. I seriously would have.
Well, the guy who served it came out with scissors.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. Oh, yeah. And I kind of looked at the scissors and I was like, dude, they're kind of like paper scissors.
Right. Scissors you can cut your hair with?
Yeah. You could cut anything with these scissors. And then he chopped up my fish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you ask did you ask him to chop it up, or is that just what they do?
He
like
just, well, I guess he kind of thought, well, you know, you've only got chopsticks here.
Yeah.
There's like no way you're going to be able to.
Okay.
And so he just said, I'm here to cut up your fish. And I was like, cool, you do that.
Yeah,
I'm
great.
happy for you to cut up the fish.
So then you were just eating it like little bite sizes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, it was really good. Very spicy as
Veggie
well.
mama?
Lots of chili. Veggie mum.
But Veggie Mum from oh wait, I still don't know where.
Yeah, kind of around Doncaster area.
Nice.
Yeah. It's it might be in between Doncaster and Bulleen.
Yeah,
in fact, it could actually be Bulleen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's well worth checking out.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And the guy did me a great deal. His FPOS machine was down, and I didn't have enough to pay in cash.
So what happened?
And he accepted it.
It just.
Yeah, I just paid him everything I had in my wallet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was so.
Gave him like a watch. Oh, you can have this like necklace too.
And I said, "Come for a sound bath," and he goes, "Oh, I don't have time for that."
Well, running a restaurant is very time consuming. So.
Yeah. So it was like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
But yeah, no social media posting with that one.
No.
Yeah, which leads on to our question. How can you enjoy doing social media posting?
How can you? That is a big question.
I think that's a pretty, popular thing these days. Like we've been social media posting for how many decades now? Probably getting close to 2.
Yeah. Maybe like since, I think I've had Instagram since, I'm going to say 2013. I got it in 2013.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've been posting for about a decade.
Yes. But I took probably like a 2-year break.
Yeah.
Where I completely got off social media, apart from when I released a song, I would quickly jump on, post it on my story, and then jump back off, delete the app. That was a really great detox. And it was an amalgamation of things that caused me to decide to delete all my social media and just detox from it. But the main thing was I realized that I was going out to do things with the hope that I could like post about it, or like not that I was like an influencer. I had like 1,000 followers. Like it was literally just performative. Yeah. In the end, and it did not feel good. Like I wanted to do things with friends and my boyfriend so I could post about it, and if like the plans got cancelled or there wasn't a good photo opportunity, it was like it was ruined, like the experience. Yeah. And it was pointless. Like, if there wasn't a good photo of my outfit, like what was the point?
Oh dear.
I know, but a lot of people think like that, and that's okay because we're conditioned to think like that. But it's I became aware of that, and it was a really bad feeling, and I was like, oh my God, what, like, who have I been conditioned to become, this like robot who's not actually living life. I'm just living to post about it. Post about it. Yeah. Just so yuck. And that's just because like the second I got on social media in like grade 6, I was so excited. Like my first photo was a selfie, and I captioned it #selfie. And from then on it was like, how many likes am I getting, and followers, and it was fun. Like you're with your friends and you are tracking how many followers you're getting, and it becomes a social hierarchy thing as well. And it was very important throughout high school, like your followers, your likes.
How many followers. I remember getting that from time to time. I'd have little students that come in and they'd say, oh, you got a YouTube channel, you're a YouTuber. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's just something I do for my business. Yeah. It's not really
like
big.
that.
Yeah. And they would say, how many like subs do you have? And I'd say,
how many subs?
20. I don't know. And they'd be like, oh, oh, you're crap.
Yeah, well, one of the kids that I nannied, when I started releasing music and I told them, oh, it's going to be on Spotify, they're like, oh my God, you're like going to be famous if you're on Spotify. You're going to be famous, obviously. I was like, no, it's not like that. It's just a platform to put my art on. Like, it's just like...
Yeah, well, I mean, that is a thing, you know. I think there's probably a lot of artists out there that, you know, have... I mean, when I was growing up, it was all about, if you wanted to get your stuff out there, you had to go through a representative of that industry, which for me, it was a record company.
Right, yeah.
And so there was no way you could even get your stuff out there at all unless you were signed.
Yeah.
And so, you know, right up until I was about 30, I had this crazy idea that I didn't want to do anything else until I was signed.
Right.
Like nothing else. I just put my life totally on hold.
Yeah.
And said, I'm not doing anything else until I'm signed.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then I got to 35 and had kids and I was like, I'm an idiot. Right, I need to stop this.
Were you like, how were you trying to get signed? What were you doing?
Well, for me, I was trying to write a #1 album.
Oh,
so,
right, yeah.
So every song on it was like a single.
Yeah, okay.
And I thought, if I do that, someone's going to take some notice of me.
Yeah.
And so I did that and I started to get notice taken.
Yeah.
And then the band fell apart.
Right, yeah.
And then I tried to put together another band. And that was after, you know, like 10 plus years of gigging and trying to get bands together and whatnot. And at that stage I was like, you know what, I'm really tired. And
like
I've got
over it.
Yeah, I've got kids and I'm blowing a lot of money on this.
Yeah.
And we're finding it hard to survive. And I thought, I'm better than this. I don't need to do these stupid things.
Sometimes you burn out before you get there. And that's okay. You can just like step back and go live a different life for a while.
Yeah.
And then you might come back to
that
passion and actually feel passionate about it.
Absolutely.
After taking a break.
Yeah, it's good to take a break. Yeah. It's also good to go as hard as you can. And it's also good to change direction. In fact, it's all good no matter what you do.
Yep.
Whatever you do, as long as you don't end up destroying your body in the process. Like, don't fall off the planet. Keep yourself on the planet. But, even though people would disagree and say, what about mental health? Yeah, mental health is hugely important. But you can actually push yourself in different directions and relax about it and not worry and go, you know what? If I don't reach my goal, you know, in this lifetime, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's probably what happened to me. And it's probably happened to a lot of people, is that you get to a certain level and you've put in so much work and you think, if I just give up now, all that stuff that I've just done for the last, you know, however long it's been.
Was for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I remember hearing Jim Carrey say that, you know, like his dad decided to take the safe route. And he wanted to be a comedian, actually.
Right.
And but thought, you know what, I'm going to be can't remember what it was, whether it was a real estate agent or a lawyer or, you know, but it was more of a business kind of job. And then it failed.
Right.
Yeah. So he went down the path of money.
And it
failed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
you can fail at anything.
You can fail at anything. Yeah. Your body can fail.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen in the end anyway.
You can't pick what you're going to fail at, but probably will fail.
Yeah, it'll fail at some stage. Yeah. Eventually you'll go, you know what? I've had my fun with this. I'm going to let it fail.
Yeah.
Today I'm checking out.
Yeah. But that feeling of like you need to quit, but you don't want to waste all those years, all that effort that you've put in. Yeah. I guess it's just remembering that you have learnt something throughout that process, regardless of if you've gained something or gained the thing that you wanted out of the end result, you know?
Yeah. I think the thing that I've noticed in some of my older students recently is that they're afraid of going backwards.
Right.
Yeah, and that is that you put a whole lot of effort into something and then it fails and then you end up going backwards. But going backwards is not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not possible to go backwards. I mean, you can walk backwards.
You can't go backwards.
You can't go backwards.
Just because even if you feel like you're in a similar place to where you were a long time ago, I just envisioning it like a spiral.
Yeah.
You're just viewing it from a different point. You might be there in that space again.
Yeah.
But you've got a different perspective.
Yeah,
100%.
that's right. Yeah. And all we're doing here is collecting information.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're collecting experience. Yeah. So, and you don't even have to worry if you forget about the information, because I know a lot of people would be like, oh, yeah, but what about, mental decline? What if I get Alzheimer's, which my mum has? But you have to kind of then think of it from the perspective as that your mind is just an overlay. It's just a filter. Yeah. You're not just the mind. You're a whole lot more than just the mind. The mind is just a simple, it's just one aspect of you. And it's not the greatest aspect either.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of people go, yeah, but my mind is me. It's my personality. No, it's not you. It's just your mind is ridiculous.
It's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow.
Even when I hear that, I'm like, but if you're not your mind and your personality and all the things that make you unique, then what, are you just the same as everyone? And it's like, yeah. And that's difficult to swallow, to think that, you're just one part of a whole. Yeah. But that can also be very liberating at the same time.
Yeah. I remember telling a little student once that I was trying to break it to him that, we share a consciousness. And he was like,
deep
what?
Chats.
Yeah. And he was like, what, like a hive mind? And I was like, it's kind of like that, but not quite.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more that, imagine yourself as a lens of a camera. And then someone else is also a lens, but they're actually using the same camera. So everything is going to a collective, but you're still the lens. Yeah, it's just that you might think that your lens is better than everyone else's lens.
But it's the same. Interesting.
Yeah, well, it's equal. Yeah. Like what you're picking up, I'm not picking up, but I get to share it through the way you explain it.
Right.
Yeah. And then it also, through other means, whether you believe in telepathy or whatnot. But there's, like you'll think a thought and then I'll think a thought and it'll be the same thought once we say it out loud.
Yeah. And
it'll be like, holy cow, we both came up with the same idea at the same time.
Yeah. Isn't that fascinating when that happens?
Yeah. So, that's the collective consciousness.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes you see it manifest in all types of silliness. We see it in wars and we see it in social movements and we see it in even religious movements, political movements. We see it in everything. Eventually at some stage a whole lot of people go, you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of living like this. We need change.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden people start, gathering together and going, you know what, I've been thinking.
I've been thinking too.
Yeah. I think we got to tear this place down. And then, change begins to happen. But, just to be clear, a revolution is not actual, means that it's going to be always the best change. Just doesn't mean that, you're now going to have an update of consciousness. It just actually means that you're changing your cards to someone else's hands.
What do you mean?
Well, think of it a little bit like this. Let's say I'm running this studio, right? And you're running it with me, but then after a while you see that I'm doing some things that seem underhanded. Then you'll go, you know what, Matt? I'm going to take over your studio because the way you're running it is like an idiot. And then there's a revolution.
Right.
And you kick me out of the studio, you take over the studio. Well, pretty much soon after that, the studio will go back to disarray because it will just be a changing of hands. It won't be actually improving anything other than it's just a new name.
Interesting. But what if I bring my new ideas?
You can bring new ideas, but you got to think of it a little bit like this. And a lot of people won't like to hear this. The talk about capitalism and communism. There's always this, political divide between, which one's better?
Yeah.
Well, they can both work if you've got everyone who's actually, consciously awake.
Yes, yeah. When you're talking about revolutions, I was thinking if we all had individual revolutions, then that would be the revolution.
Yes. Well, it would be actually an evolution, a conscious evolution.
Yes.
Yeah. So if everyone had their own conscious evolution, and woke up, then everyone would go, oh yeah, actually, you know what? Let's do communism for a month, and then we'll do capitalism for a month.
Yeah.
And we'll just keep changing ranges because it's fun to do.
If everyone was awakened and had an awakening, what would be the state of the world? Like, do you reckon we would revert to like hunting and gathering? Communism? Or?
No. Everything would still be chugging along in a pretty similar fashion.
But we'd all just be like chill about it.
Just
like,
be really,
really,
really peaceful.
Yeah.
And you'd probably find that, things would start to naturally collapse that really aren't working, like truly dysfunctional things, because people just stop doing them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you'd be like, no, we don't really need to do this. This is silly. Yeah.
Well, that's the same as it's the same little individual evolution of when I was posting to when I decided, I don't actually want to do this anymore. Like I don't need to be on social media. I need to be like looking at other people's lives, and other people don't need to be looking at my life.
Yeah.
And it just naturally fell away.
Yeah. Here's some things that I've noticed in a recent post that I did, which is climbing up to, a lot of views now.
Oh, yeah, you've had a successful post.
Yeah, I've had a successful post.
Yay.
A viral post.
Wow. The comment section was kind of crazy. There was like some people arguing.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, like people, most people were like really, really gracious.
Yeah, people were nice. And then there was a few people like trying to be funny. Yeah. And like it comes across mean. And then there are other people being like, you're the only negative post on here. Like, defending you.
Yeah. And so most of that would probably strip away.
Right.
Yeah, because people would be like, yeah. And they wouldn't take any notice. And
if everyone was to have a spiritual awakening?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and you would notice that when, for example, if someone is ranting and raving, I think most people would probably go, mental illness.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's all right. They're finding their way, but don't rile them. Don't tell them that they're wrong.
No, well, you're just sort of stooping to their energy levels. That's not necessary. Like, you don't need to meet them where they're at.
No, that's right. And I think sometimes what happens is that we like to lift people up, but then the way we lift people up is by saying that they're wrong.
Right.
And that doesn't generally go down well.
No.
So, but, having said that, if you are around someone who's violent, you might need to get away from them.
Right.
Yeah. You can't inhabit the same space if someone is being totally violent.
Yeah, you just remove yourself.
Yeah, you got to remove yourself if you can. Yeah. And
on social media, that's pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
You just don't reply.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Or if you do want to reply, if you feel, the call, I gotta say something, just say it in a way that doesn't attack them.
Right, yeah.
Because, they're not going to go away and go, or they might, but most likely they'll go away and say, what kind of witty comeback can I say back to you now?
Yes.
And then it's like a tit for tat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
as soon as you're replying with like the need to win, you've already lost.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's not going to go anywhere good.
No.
Yeah. So you brought up an interesting thing before we started the podcast, and that was about not enjoying posting.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So we should touch on that for a moment, because I know a lot of people who are in that boat.
Yeah. It's weird. Like, I have been thinking recently about my use of social media, because I am back on social media. I just started posting a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
With the desire to build a platform so that eventually I can like post my art, and obviously I'm going away, so I'm going to post my trip, and I can just put my little thoughts on there, and and I don't not enjoy posting on social media. I actually have been enjoying myself, and I was trying to work out the other day like where my enjoyment is coming from and where the sort of tension I have with it, where it lies still. And I think it lies in, I don't want to rely on it, you know, I don't want to rely on it for getting any kicks or any sort of, I don't want it to like boost my ego or, but at the same time, it's also difficult to not post on social media with an ego and trying to appeal to other people's egos. So there's just that conflict that I'm wrestling with.
That's an interesting one.
Not wrestling with, but just trying to work out. Because like I said, I do enjoy it. It's fun.
Have you had any negative comments that's made you change the way you do things?
I actually I've only had like one negative comment, and that was on one of my first posts. After coming back from social media. Like one of my first posts, someone comments something like,
"Where have you been? I've been bored."
And someone goes like, "Stop projecting, girl. Like, don't project onto her." Like,
dear.
I wasn't projecting, but anyway. I didn't reply. I think I just deleted her comment. But what did that do? I actually shifted the way I was talking on social media. So I started saying like, I do this and I don't do that, and I like to do this, and speaking like I instead of like saying like we and all that stuff, which I'm starting to do again, because I just realized that, you know, it's nice to sometimes feel like when you're scrolling to feel like the person that's speaking to you is also in the same boat. But that one comment like sort of made me think, but it was literally just one. I haven't had any negative comment. I think it was just the universe being like, you know, welcome back.
You sure you want to do this?
And it was just an innocent comment, but because it was like one of my first posts. I was like, ouch, that really hurts. And, like, I want to leave, and I wanted to like explain myself and all that stuff, but whatever.
It can be intoxicating, can't it? I even noticed in myself, you know, with some comments, you know, like, because my post was I was playing the guitar and I was only playing 2 chords because...
Yes, I know the comment you're talking about. It's like, oh wow, 2 chords, like really good, buddy.
And it was it was like one of those things. It's like, okay, next post I'll do 3 chords.
I have to do 3 chords or 4. I'll do 4.
I might strip it back to 1 actually.
Why not?
Just play the drums. But there is that thing, and especially being a musician, you know, there's that thing of, I want to prove to people that I can actually play. And that's totally fine. It's totally fine to do that. But, you know, like if you're doing it for the sole reason to shut that person up.
Then it's the wrong reason.
Well, it's a funny reason.
That's my thing with social media. Like, I just want to make sure I'm doing it for the right reason. So when I post something and I've put my thoughts online, I just want to make sure that it's purely just to share my thoughts rather than like add to my image.
You're always going to get you know, like a wide variety of people, you know, coming on, and some people are going to be, you know, like you're going to help them and they're going to be really grateful, and then some of the people are always going to be like, I'm so unhappy.
And like that that won't work for me. And
yeah.
And that's okay. I've felt that way before as well. That was the other reason why I got off social media, because I was in a bad place and there was just like so much positivity that felt toxic to me.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't want to say that. I don't want you to like preach at me. I don't want you to tell me like, it's fine, just be happy. Yeah. But sometimes all you need is someone telling you it's fine, just be happy. Like there's an audience for everything.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Social media is the great mirror. Yeah. If you want to learn some things about yourself, start posting.
Yeah. And I think that's why I'm enjoying it, because I've learned a lot about myself. I feel like in a way like my world has opened up, and I don't know why. I just feel more open, and I think it's because I'm exposing myself more, and I'm letting myself be seen, and I'm realizing nobody cares, and it's just like I can do whatever I want, and I guess that's what feels nice about it.
Yeah. And I guess making sure that you don't end up having the compulsion to post. Like if I post, I'll feel good about myself.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, that begins to creep in, because you start to look at your numbers and they're going up, and you go, ooh, okay, so how can I tweak it now to make it, get more numbers?
Yeah, the analytics of it really, I think, is the agitating part. Currently for me, because I post and like it's like, oh, nice, I've just put that out there. Yeah. And then like I'll go back and there'll be the analytics part, and I'll be like, ooh, and like how many views have I got?
Like, what can I do now? Quick, gonna ask ChatGPT, what can I do to crank these numbers?
And it's like making me put my head. It's obviously like my head's in my phone more. Yeah. And that's not a good feeling. Like the actual physical act of like looking down. Yeah. And looking at a small device. Yeah. When you finally look up and put it down, it's like, oh God, that didn't feel good. Yeah.
Do you think that's just because of having your neck craned?
Possibly, yeah. Definitely there's a physical element of it, of having your neck craned and you're hunched over, and there's no energy, like the energy's like not flowing through you properly. Yeah. But it's also just like the focus being in the phone. Yeah. And like time goes really quickly as well. Time flies. I mean, when I'm on the Stairmaster at the gym, I go on my phone. Like the time will go fast. If I'm just being present, which I also occasionally do, and I'll just like do stand-up, like literally no music, like raw dog it, if you will. Just walking up those stairs without anything. The time goes so slowly, but afterwards I feel so present. I feel better, I feel good. But if I'm on the Stairmaster, I'm on my phone, I get off and I feel busy in my mind. I feel a bit chaotic.
Absolutely. You can feel like you just consumed a whole lot of junk food. And you start to go, oh man, I don't know what it was, but that sugar and grease together, it's churning in my stomach. But now it's churning in your head. So have you found any, because I'm sure there's probably people out there who would like to know some tricks on not how to actually crank numbers, because I think most people can find that information, but actually how to stay well balanced.
Still figuring it out for myself. I feel like I'm actually in the phase now where I'm on social media a little too much, just because recently I've been putting a lot of my energy into it. So I'm like excited about it. And I will wake up in the morning and be like, oh, let me check like my post. And
of course.
Maybe I'll post something now, and you can post as many things as you want. So it's like, maybe I can make another post. It's hard to know, like to have those boundaries, to know when to stop and when to like keep the phone down. And
it's
like the dopamine. Yeah, exactly. It's the dopamine of, oh, I might, like something might happen. I might go viral right in this very moment. And like 5 minutes, you put your phone down, like 2 minutes later, you're like, have I gone viral yet? It sounds so stupid, but like they're just the little thoughts of like the exciting thoughts.
Well, I mean, like, for many years I'd been trying to figure out what do I post to go viral, and I just had a post that went viral, I mean, it's viral for me. I mean, it's probably nothing compared to other posts that people
do. For you, it's viral.
For me, it's viral. And so my realization is, oh, I should probably respond to some of these, comments.
Right.
And so I've just spent, I would spend, maybe sometimes an hour a day just replying to comments.
Wow.
And that was really fun. I actually really enjoyed it. It was nice to connect with people, and the whole experience was quite lovely.
Yeah. Social media actually becomes social.
Yeah.
When people are commenting and replying to stories. Like when I post a story and I've got friends replying and saying stuff, it's like, this is what it's for.
Yeah.
So many people just skip past it, and it's like, we probably won't speak if you don't respond to this story.
That's right. That's right.
So if you have something to say, like, say it and we can have a conversation.
Exactly. Otherwise, you're literally just posting to get numbers, but then what do those numbers mean?
Exactly.
They don't mean anything.
There's a real appreciation when there's a comment, just because it's like, this is what makes social media social. Yeah, you
get to have a little connection with someone, which you may never have another connection with them ever again. And it's nice to have that little connection and go, oh yeah, wow.
Yeah.
We're thinking the same thing. Or, oh yeah, okay, you left a negative comment, and that's okay, I get it. I'm not going to try and be witty and come back at you.
Yeah.
Because you won't like it.
Did you reply to that comment? I saw you liked it. Sorry, I was looking through all the comments. I just go through and like really pretty much anything. If there's something that's like real bad behavior. Get that engagement up.
Yeah. No, if there's like really bad behavior, I won't put a like, but I'll ask a question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So, I had someone saying, they kind of said it ambiguously, and it was a bit hard to know exactly where they were coming from. But, they'd basically cursed and said, F this. And I was like, oh.
Really?
Yeah.
What? About what? Like, why?
Well, I don't know. It was a bit too ambiguous. It was a bit hard to understand, like from which direction they're coming from. And it could have been just someone could have been even just high.
Right.
And just, like were laughing at the post and then just thought, I'm gonna say this.
You don't know people's mindsets when they're commenting either.
Yeah. And, they could have just been, having a bit of a joke and having a laugh and then just did this thing and then put the phone down and...
Well, don't care. They don't care.
Yeah, don't care.
And then you're just wasting your time if you're sitting there seething over it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I mean, you're wasting your time even if someone did mean it, And so I I kind of went, okay, I'm not really sure what you mean by this. So I thought, I won't like it because, I don't understand what you mean. But I'll ask you a question. Yeah. So I just asked them, what instrument do you play?
Oh, nice. Did they reply?
Don't know. I haven't checked yet.
Very good.
But one thing that I'd noticed in myself that was silly and also helpful, when I first started to get back into social media posting, I couldn't be bothered looking at other people's posts.
Same. I still really can't. Oops.
Yeah. I would just do a post and then go, all right, that's it, that's done. I'm putting it down. I don't want to be on this thing.
Yeah. And that was after my detox as well.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I actually don't care what other people are doing.
No.
And I hope they don't care about what I'm doing either, to be honest.
That's kind of pointing in one direction, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then, like someone would send me something and I would watch it and I'd go, oh, that's really funny. And so I realized that, like I have filters that out there, people become filters for me and they send me stuff that they're really enjoying.
Yeah.
Because they're enjoying scrolling.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy those really cool posts.
Right, okay.
Because, they're helpful in some degree. They're funny or engaging or whatever they are.
Yeah.
And then it's made me started to think about, like instead of posting every single day just for that, I need to post because I'm getting the jitters if I don't, I'm beginning to freak out. I began to realize, you know what, when you've got something really useful to say, then post that.
Yes, that's great. Yeah, that's a great mindset.
And then you don't have to be on it trawling, looking for material or looking for whatever. You can just, do your little post and put it down and go away.
Yeah.
And then if it truly resonates with people, it actually just gets shared.
Yeah. Oh, I love to see that my shares up. Like if I post something that just came to me whilst I was present and I wasn't even trying to think of anything.
Yeah.
And it's got like tons of shares and people have sent it to other people. Like it's just like, oh, look at these people like helping their friends or whoever with my advice.
Yeah.
Or just with the advice that I use for myself.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that advice, at least for me, it always comes from someone else. I'm always regurgitating someone else's advice.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, because, my advice for myself is just put the phone down and stop thinking.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say, do what you love and don't mess with anyone else.
Yeah. Well,
that's your main advice.
Yeah. Well, I'm usually doing that when I'm putting down the phone. Doing what I like to do. I'm sitting here going to bliss out and do nothing.
Don't mess with anyone else.
I'm not going to mess with anyone else by posting nonsense.
Yeah.